Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. Chris, one of the elite power bats in the game featured in the lineup today. He is a must-see at bat.
Yeah, Boog, it's like he's playing Pepper with the outfield fence. He lives in the gaps and can hit the ball over the fence as well. Just puts on a show, an offensive display when he steps in the batter's box.
Alrighty. Welcome in, Oakland faithful. Thank you for everyone who are been watching the videos, liking the videos. We are against an old friend here in San Francisco. Frankie Montas is having a great year for the Giants. 8-4 with a 3.2 ERA. We're going to see an old friend. We're going to come at him with one of our best lineups, hopefully.
Comes in fifth in the American League in batting average.
Here is Luis Arraez hitting leadoff. Beautiful park. Former franchise of mine, San Francisco Giants. Managed to win a title before he moved on.
And here it comes.
Yeah, we do it with the A's. Not sure is Arraez is going to swing at the first pitch. One pitch, one out.
There's one gone.
Speaking of the lineup.
Down to the eighth spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Shea Langoliers.
Well, he's a guy they want to rely on to drive in runs, but he's just truly been having struggles hitting with runners in scoring position.
He has.
This season. And it can get
now, he was actually not supposed to start today. He was actually supposed to be Austin Allen, but Allen has some knee inflammation, and at batting practice, he's sitting out today.
With that said,
so Shea Langoliers getting the starters. Here's Logan Davidson. Giants looking for their 7th win of the year.
91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Here in the middle of a wild card race. Pretty far back in the West. Davidson swings and misses.
Pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Frankie Montas just wasn't too consistent with us when he was. He was consistent, but not in the way we wanted. Going 10-12 and then 10-17. Signed a really big contract with the Giants. Off to a good start this season. Looks like he's going to eclipse his strikeout record. And yeah, he's just perfect example of different environment, different results.
Kicks and fires.
Davidson's going to shoot one to right field.
Base hit.
One out hit for Logan. Starting to see more time in the lineup after our little position switch. We've been playing Rafael Devers at first, and Logan is having more start time playing third.
So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Austin Meadows watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with one down.
Here is
Montas,
Meadows.
Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. The 0-1.
100. Yeah, checking out this defense. Lamont Wade Jr., Jason Dominguez in center, Brandon Nimmo in right. Got Frank Schwindel, Wilmer Flores, Bobby Witt Jr. at short. Fired from the Royals last season. And Eugenio Suarez at third, Christian Vasquez behind the plate. So, not really a lot on defense, except for center field, obviously. Swing.
Started after
Ooh, doesn't go.
Appeal to third. No swing. He held up.
This is going to be hard.
With the call there.
Been one on Meadows.
The 2-1. Swing, and that one's hammered.
Austin Meadows picking up right where he left off, baby. 2-run shot into the bay. 2-0 A's here in the first.
Austin Meadows powers one out of here. His 33rd homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
By the way, we are in the close to the last week of August here. We worry about our September call-ups. This team under 500, and I'll have to post the team stats on Twitter. Very confusing team.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit.
Austin Meadows gives us
very
an early
patient,
lead.
and it paid off.
See if this went into the bay or not. Oh, yeah. That is splashdown, baby.
So now it's the full hole hitter, Mitch Haniger. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
And here's Haniger.
There's a foul
He's due
ball.
for a contract extension. Kind of in talks.
He
Nothing
moves the
really
ball
close, though.
around all the quadrants
I would
of
like
the
to bring
strike
him
zone,
back
and it
next
will add
year.
and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
I would really like to bring him back next year. 33 years old. I believe he's looking for a 5-year deal. Don't think we're willing to go 5 years.
One down, base is empty.
Which is a lot of where the conflict is. I'd be willing to give him 2 or 3.
This type of guy
Maybe not
is
5.
kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, guy like
Looking
this
good, though.
doesn't
294
necessarily
on
do
the
that.
year.
So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at his
He looks at a
stat sheet,
lot
you
of
might overlook
pitches. 2-2. On toss. All right, to Haniger.
Next offering is foul back.
Elbow. Yeah, so the chance of us making the postseason pretty slim.
Righty to the plate.
Which is unfortunate because I had a lot of hope for this team. Can't really blame injuries. Injuries haven't really been that much of an issue.
The punch out there.
Pitch.
And there's 2
Haniger
down.
swings and misses. He'll strike out.
Well, he should get some fist
But,
bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even
Seems like a team
though
we're just going to have to
strikes
tweak
out, he
if
saw a lot
my
of
manager,
pitches
my
being
GM contract is up after this year, so hopefully the A's will keep me
where
here.
You're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind
Here
him an
is
opportunity to
Devers.
see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Devers is going to shoot
it's
one
Devers
right
at the
into the
plate.
shift.
The throw to first, and Devers is set.
He is out.
Third out. The A's with a 2-run.
But Austin
lead.
Meadows, baby,
As the A's are
he
on
stays
top.
hot. 33 homers on the year, and they are all moonshots just like that. 2-0 A's. We are going to check in today with James Caprillion. See how his season's going.
Bottom of the first, and on the mound in this one, James Caprillion. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
it's just a matter of
Tough
luck.
lineup.
It's not having a feel.
Very
the
tough
difference
lineup
between
tonight.
The bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done.
I think he's actually
on
been
the road
pitching
as well
okay
as at
this
home.
year.
So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Bobby Witt Jr. leading off here as he looks
There
at
you
that
go. We
one
are
outside
59
the
and
zone.
69 on the year. Let's check out Cap here. 9 and 8 on the year, just to take over a 4 ERA. He's definitely doing better than he did last season. As he's unfortunately already eclipsed his home run numbers, so that's good. But walks are down. Strikeouts, I think, could be up. Let's check out his K per 9, about the same. Walks per 9 are slightly down. Home runs are slightly up. Very, very. Let's see how he pitches today against the wild card hungry Giant squad.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Got a lot of tough lineups to. Bobby Witt Jr. hitting leadoff, 219 on the year.
And a pitch. And a bunt towards
And
third.
a bunt. Langoliers jumps right on it.
Fires over to first.
Good try.
And Witt is
Good
out.
try. Hey,
Now we
gets him.
take a peek at the Giants lineup. In that cleanup spot,
There's
a
the lineup
key
right
piece
there.
for this club. Eugenio Suarez.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to
Good
watch.
lineup.
I mean, definitely a threat.
Wide
He's got that
outfield.
bat in his hands, but for me, it's
Lamont
all
Wade
about the
Jr. in
mechanics.
left.
They're so sound. When he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing,
Probably shouldn't have started
so much consistency.
Meadows in
That
left
bat
today. I
stays
probably
in
should have
the
had
zone
him
for a long time, and he
hit
swerves
the
into
H and put him
baseball a
more.
lot.
Probably McDonald out there in left. But We'll see. Meadows has done pretty good defensively. He's only committed 3 errors this year, according to his stat. Here is Nimmo.
Strike there as he stands at the plate now.
He continues to stay hot, hot, hot. Get this mic a little closer here so you guys can hear me a little better. A lot of fastballs are being called here.
And the 0-1.
By Shea, we're going to throw a sinker here, switch it up a little bit. We get ahead 0-2. Go another fastball. I think just 3 fastballs.
Here's the 0-2.
And Davidson gets stuck in some mud or something. Nimmo gets a 1-out single.
One gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
There's Schwindel. Good in the Giants uniform. I don't know if Nimmo will try to steal. Wendell's having a good season, hitting 278 on the year. Reached double-digit in home runs. Got some extra perks tonight, so.
And the 1-0.
Double play ball.
Left side could be 2. To second, there's 1.
Just like that, we're out of it. Out of baby. Good stuff. Tailor-made as you can get it. So after 1, A's 2, Giants nothing.
Laureano comes up to hit. Laureano having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Here's another guy that's been doing very well. His average has dropped off a little bit since a couple months ago. He was in the 280s. Now he's hitting in the 260s. But still has performed exactly what we have needed him to do. Off to a bad start here as he's behind 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you
Plus doesn't really mess around.
He's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes. And
probably gonna be a slider here. Maybe a fastball. Slider, not where I thought it would be, but I was expecting the slider.
Righty delivers.
There's a fastball in. A lot of pitchers have been pitching Ramon up and in. It has been a weak zone. Don't know what the strike zone is talking about.
The 1-2. Stays alive.
Made a mistake there. We couldn't take. Rayon's power does come better against lefties, righties. Good pitch. Mariano swings and misses. Montas, the not a strikeout pitcher, or got 2 strikeouts.
Next to hit, Robert Poisson. Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday.
Here's Robert.
Just misses.
Hitting 211. Nah, he hasn't done a whole lot with the bat. But he is a very good defensive player. A little bit of speed.
The 1-0. Ground ball right side.
Maybe he'll have a bounce back year here. As you can see, 285 assists, tied for 8th in the American League. That league. Good.
Kicks and deals.
Very good splitter, man. My goodness. Very good splitter. This is going to be a tough matchup here with Montas.
And he deals.
Yep.
Swing and a miss.
He just went splitter again. We're going to strike out again.
2 away now after the drop third strike.
We've got to do better.
Shea Langoliers.
2 outs, base is empty.
Shea.
And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. First pitch, and that's
Montas
for a strike.
really butchering his old team here. He kind of knows our hitting tendencies, so you would think the advantage would go to him. Yep.
0-1 now. Here's the ball.
This slider heavy.
One now. There's a swing and a miss.
Can't keep swinging at that
Second
thing.
inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
We are. Not good. Hey, outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Shea? Is he the answer? This is the question we gotta look at.
Comes the 2-2.
A lot of good catchers in our farm system. We could see a new backup catcher next year. I don't expect Austin Allen to re-sign with us. He's gonna rip that foul. You know, contract extensions are possible with Austin Allen, but 30 years old, and we got some catchers system. Not sure.
Swing and
Well,
this
Tapper.
one's to the ground. Suarez.
And Suarez is gonna throw that.
Over his head at first.
Jay's gonna try to get the second on this throw, and he'll get there.
Second too late, and he's got it.
Thought for a second that was gonna roll out of play there. That's gonna be an E5.
Throw for the first baseman and try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one.
Gave
So
that
it's
to-
great
should've gave
nothing
that to
came out of that other
Suarez.
than the throwing error.
Wendell, but okay.
So 2 down. Now Christian.
Good
Pache
opportunity here.
Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. First offering.
Pache's really turned his season around. We've moved him to the bottom part of the lineup, and he's been hitting a lot better. Of course, the show doesn't save your lineups, so there's times where he's been hitting first.
And the 1-0.
He's gonna rip
Out
that
around to the left.
right to the shortstop, and that will do it. But
And that
you know,
is the
I'll-
third out of the inning.
I have him ninth,
One
hitting
left
ninth in all the
They
lineups.
hold the 2-0
And the game would be like, you meant first, right? And he'll go 0 for 4, 0 for 3, just not good. Completely kill his hot streak. And I'll be honest, I think that's part of the reason this team is under 500 is because the way the show works and how it doesn't save your lineups,
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No,
I
he's
think
not.
could be a big part.
He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Caprillion back to work. And the
Never
first
know.
pitch misses for ball 1.
We're going to look at Suarez here as we do have the shift on. Sure, he'll knock it the other way somehow. If we don't hang anything.
And the right-hander deals.
Oof.
And
That
it's
was a
even up.
mistake, but he swung a little early there.
Plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Back to that changeup, 0-2. 1-2 to Suarez, who does chase a lot of pitches.
Umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter because
He's going to swing at 3 straight pitches, and he's going to strike out. Strikeout number 1 for the Cat.
You're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Slider.
Wade Jr.
It's good enough. 9 inches of break. You expect a little more, but looks like it dropped just enough for Suarez to swing just over it.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Here's Lamont Wade now. Man has some pop to him. Next swing.
Tried to check his
We'll go.
swing there, appeal to third, didn't go.
Go there. Good call. I respect that.
The 1-0.
Don't respect that call.
That's a
Should've been called.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
We're behind 2-0 on Lamont Wade.
2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many
If Cap can get
fastball
back in
counts,
this here.
but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next one
Sinker
misses.
missed.
Now 3-1.
Jock Peterson on deck here. A lot of power against righties. But so does Jock Peterson, as Lamont Wade's going to walk here.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One down. Jock Peterson digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
On here. Hitting 247 on the year, 16 homers. Kind of a jock kind of season. I mean that in a good way.
And a pitch.
Ouch.
And that one fouled off.
Foul off there. Pretty good career. First world champ of the Atlanta Braves.
The pitch.
Oh my God.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall.
Well, second and third, one out.
So 2 runners in scored position.
Hung the curveball. What else is new with this game? As Devers could not get that one.
Yeah,
Only
but it says
113.
The exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it,
All right.
didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat. And
First
clearly,
we hung the
if he
curveball.
saw it
What
on
else
the
is new
pitcher's
this
hand, no
game?
problem.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. In there
Start.
for strike 1.
Can't forget the rubber band in this game. No matter what Ramon Russell says, there is rubber banding in this game. If you disagree, you're just flat out lying.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit. 1 run is
Of course, a little blue pit. What else is new?
Throw comes in.
Giants are on the board 2-1.
They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well done, drives in the run. That pretty much
Look at that.
split the zone
Not where I
down the
wanted it.
middle, and those are the
Game
runs
is
where you gotta make a
something else, man. Didn't fix anything in this game.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
All right, runners on the corners, 1 out. Let's see if we can get an out here. Play would be nice. Not throwing it down the middle would be nicer.
For strike 1.
Here's Christian Vasquez. He was an all-star this year with those numbers.
Peterson, the runner
Sure,
at third.
okay.
Flores at first.
Pitching
1
market in
ball.
the National League must have been pretty bare.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch.
Oh, I wanted that.
That to right. Right there is Laureano. Puts the squeeze on that
All right.
one.
No tag there, 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity. But
Not get behind that pitch or that ball like I wanted to.
looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez.
Oh, there's Dominguez. He's just getting better every time we see him. Oh, we're gonna hang the curveball again.
Swings and pulls
So
it
we're done with the
foul to
curveball
right
for a
side.
while. That's 2 times we've thrown it and 2 times it's been hanging. We are done with that pitch for.
The pitch.
Oh my goodness.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on
Is that fastball going?
Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fastball again. Atta baby.
Strike 3.
Blows it by him.
Swinging.
Dominguez strikes out.
there.
Give up 1,
So
but could have been a
run
lot
in the
worse.
inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Cap gets out of it. With the lead, anyway. Good old SDS blue pit. It's way too often in this game.
All set for the
All right.
start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis
Go.
Arias.
Leading off for Oakland,
Guys back up.
baseman,
1, 2, 3, do up.
Orion.
That dude's beanie in the background.
A wind in the pitch.
This is such a
It's in
gorgeous
there, and
ballpark.
that's strike one.
Never been to this ballpark, but I would love to go. Seems like there's no such thing as an ugly game here.
The pitch. That's hard
Rise,
to
you
the
can hit
line.
that center, but caught.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Rise has seen a total of 3 pitches tonight. Both of them fly out. So
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Logan.
Here's Logan Davidson.
here's Logan.
That
Man,
one's
that's
in there,
going up.
0-1.
Going up here.
Yeah, now the 0-1.
And Logan Davidson, hanging splitter. See ya. Solo shot. Wow.
That was a moon
All right.
shot, and they tack on
We'll
to
get that
the
run
lead.
back.
It's 3-1.
Only his 5th of the year. He was one of the least expected guys to go yard. For his 5th homer of the year. We are up ahead 2 again. Logan?
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't
He's
sink.
being very appreciative of his new time here.
Kind of like a BP fastball. When you throw that pitch,
I don't think this one got into the cove.
you're getting a new baseball
He
from
did not.
Now it's Austin Meadows.
So here's Meadows. We know what he did last time.
Now back, left fielder, Austin Meadows.
That's a fair ball.
Liner, and that should be
He's going to
extra
shoot that down the
bases.
left field line.
Around first, heading for 2.
Easy. 1 out double for
In
Meadows.
safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
27th double. My
Just a
goodness.
cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle.
Tell you, man,
not a
Austin
lot of
Meadows has been
velocity,
such a good
right
signing.
on
He's
top
worth
of
the
it.
money.
Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Speaking of a good signing.
First
Pitch.
pitch, and that's in
Here's
for a
Haniger.
strike.
Forgot in the first inning, hitting 293 on the year, 27 homers, 73 ribbies.
1 out and a runner at
He
second.
was fired in the trade last season.
The 0-1 is
Took over his
outside,
salary
and it's
for
ball
this
strike.
year. There you go, acquired from the Padres.
The 1-1. Ground ball up
He's
the
going to
middle,
ground out.
and
down.
they take care of Haniger for the out.
But Haniger's on the last year of his contract. I would love to bring him back. I think he's a very vital key in this lineup, especially the middle.
Raphael.
Does good against lefties, does good against righties.
Devers now.
He's like, if you want to deal with Devers, you still have to deal with Haniger. If you want to deal with Oriano, you still have to deal with Devers or Haniger. If you want to deal with Meadows, you have to.
And he swings
Devers swings and
That's
misses.
the initial offer.
1. Devers is on a 3-year deal.
Meadows at second with
This is
2 down.
his first year.
On the ground, right
Devers is
side.
going to ground out, and that will do it for us.
And that will end
Logan
the
Davidson,
one in the
out of
inning,
all
and it comes
people,
from a rather unlikely
going yard.
power source. And this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Beautiful. Get that run back. Cap's got to be happy. Sure. See if we can keep this lead here. This Giants team is tough, man. They got some good hitters.
Back here at Oracle Park. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Leading up.
We're back to their top of the lineup.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Caprillion back to work.
Golly, right down the
Pitches in
pipe.
there. 0-1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
He didn't throw that many pitches. I mean, he had 8 pitches going into the second inning. He was expected to face a little more resistance.
And the pitch.
There's a
On the
nice ground
right
ball.
side,
1 down.
and Witt is out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brandon.
I probably need to try to make one more episode of a prospect preview. We don't really have a lot more prospects to look at that aren't pitchers. We could just look at some guys on the farm that are just interesting in general. That ball's ripped.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a
Another
one-out
one-out hit.
single.
But, you know, we got Sean Cloven, first base prospect, a lot of power, very low contact. Think like a Miguel Sano type potential when it comes to his attributes. Of course, we got Rafael Marchand, catcher.
So up next, Frank Schwindel.
Here is Schwindel. Everything is gravitate. Brilliant will be back in our rotation next year. 31.
Here's your 1. Here's a high
Fly
fly
ball.
ball out to
Vasquez.
center. Vasquez sizing this one up.
Got
Holds
it.
in on the run.
Let's see if I can catch the runner
There's 2 away.
snooze in there. Not Schwindel flies out. Rough day for him. Double play and fly ball start off the game.
Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Let's see what we got with Suarez here. Runner on first, 2 down.
Swings through that
He
one.
swings and misses.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you
Got a
some
lot of
confidence
power.
out there on the mound that you can win
But
this
it's
battle.
the making contact that's the problem.
And he's down 0-2.
I don't know how he missed that, but we'll take
Well,
it.
he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Go back to the slider here. Risk it. 2.
At the belt and fires. And that one
Okay.
missing low.
Some bite on that one. Never like throwing the same pitch twice. Brilliant. Good change up here. Ooh, we missed our mark. But we got lucky here. Little pop up.
Puts the
Shea
squeeze
boys
on
got it.
And that'll do it. One left for San Francisco.
Nice good inning. Gives up a hit, but nothing else. Let's go to the 4th. Game's moving quicker than the last one. Once again, appreciate everyone that's been watching the videos. Whether you watch them full or watch them partially, I appreciate it. I just do this for fun.
New inning getting started.
Maybe I'll start tinkering with edits a little bit. Maybe cut out some
Ramon.
stuff, like if nothing happens in the middle innings, just to make them a little shorter. But until then, this is just it's my hobby. I like to do this.
Right-hander back to work. And first off,
Here is
Frankie's
Ramon.
fouled off.
Yeah. 0 for 1.
And
It's
the
his
next
boy
pitch is
Montas.
way outside. Here's a 1-1. Now one miss.
Way down. Rips that one foul.
And a foul
Boy, it's
ball.
so hard to get anything off Montas. The only reason we got home runs is because just made a mistake. I mean, he's been really good. He's actually just thrown 2 bad pitches.
Here comes a pitch.
Everything else has
Good eye
been
right
really,
there.
really good. Got a full count here. To Ramon. He's gonna rip one through the left side.
That's
There's a
base hit
knock.
out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Also had this problem with us when he was on our team, giving up little singles like.
But just stayed through it nice enough.
Nice job by Ramon. It's just by Witt.
Robert Poisson up next for the A's.
Robert. And I'll be honest, like I know we still have a whole month of the season left. I don't exactly know what the plans are for the off season when it comes to what we're going to address. I don't even know who's a free agent. Maybe, I mean, I would like to give Mackenzie Gore a full start in the rotation next year. I don't know why I swung him back. So, you know, you're possibly looking at next year the rotation of Jack Flaherty, Luis Castillo, James Caprillion, Elroy Mack, probably McKenzie. Could be looking at.
Next offering is foul back.
You know, Jordan Hicks's contract is up after this year. Preliminary talks is he's wanting $7 million a year. Don't know if I'm going to do that.
The pitch. And a ball evens the count.
He has been pretty good, though.
2-2's the count.
And Poisson's going to squeeze that one past Bobby. Back-to-back hits.
Runner holds up.
Nobody out.
First and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Shea Langoliers
bats.
up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike one.
They reached on an error in the second inning, was stranded there.
Laureano, the lead runner out at second. Poisson on at first with nobody out. Lifted
Gonna
in the
hit
air,
that
right
to the
field.
right.
Nemo settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
No tag? No. I don't know, it raises an interesting question as well. Like I said before, the contract, the GM contract is up at the end of the season.
Grounded out to short in his
If we
first
are
trip.
fired by the A's, do we want to continue the series or do we want to find a new team?
Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. Double barrel.
They got the
action
bullpen warming
in the
up already.
bullpen. Miles Michaelis up and loosening in the pen.
I believe the
Harrison,
Giants
lefty,
acquired
warming up
Michaelis
as
this
well.
year. Guys?
Next pitch way upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Swing
Boy, he
and
got
pop
one
up.
there. He got one there. I say you missed that. Can't be missing that.
Now batting,
You're
second
down.
baseman, Luis Arias.
So the lineup flips over. Next up for the A's, Luis Arias.
First and second, 2 out. Chance to tack on here with the rise.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help. In his
Did get him
outings
from
to come.
Boston last year. Remember who exactly.
Oh, 1 down. Foul ball.
Quickly behind 0-2. Forgot Smiley, you're getting lit up.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
Unexpected there. And a rise is gonna ground out.
Throws to first. And that'll
Nothing
do it.
doing there.
A's strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1.
All right, bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the inning, and now Lamont Wade
Brilliant,
Jr.
good pitch count.
Leading
Or I
off
jinxed
for
it by saying that.
the left fielder,
Is Lamont Wade.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
Swings and
No
misses.
fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move.
Totally
to the
forgot he
very
was
last
with the
moment.
Twins.
Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering is in.
Third time we've thrown that curveball. First time it has not been swung at. You're ahead 0-2. Twins really got some fantastic stuff. It's just location.
And a pitch. Just miss.
5.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Have to work.
And the righty deals.
Have to work with the pitching coach a little more on location.
And now 2-2.
A baby.
And a
Throws the
swing and a
changeup.
miss. 1 down.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And now Jack Peterson.
There's Jock. Ripped a hit in his first at bat.
And he swings and
Who loves
misses.
those inside
It's a
pitches?
walk.
We gotta stay away a little bit. But it keeps calling for stuff inside, so that's really hard to do.
The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1.
Another sinker, huh? Oof. Ooh, okay. Not where I wanted that. Like the result, though. Definitely not where I wanted that.
Left-hand batter waits.
Okay. Doesn't bite. Didn't expect him to, and he wants to do it again.
And a swing and a
Nice.
miss. Down
Back-to-back
on strikes.
strikeouts
And
on
there's
back-to-back
2 away.
changeups. Good job, Cap.
2 outs, base is empty. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit.
Cheers. Answer is Wilmer. RBI single. Oh, excuse me, single.
Strike 1.
Takes a very out of control fastball for strike 1.
Hit on
That's
the
foul.
ground to the right
Brilliance
side.
won his last 2
And
starts.
foul ball.
I'm trying to remember exactly. I think he's given up 4 runs. Those 2 starts. He's been good. Been solid. Definitely a middle rotation kind of guy. He's a good number 3. Are there better number 3s out there? I'm sure.
And the 0-2.
He's got such a friendly contract. Hard to pass. Getting really good value with it.
Bounced up the middle.
Ground ball, Robert.
Gets it to first. Inning over. Giants down in order. And they still trail it here 3-1.
All right, going to the 5th. App rolling.
We go to the top of the 5th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Logan Davidson.
I was back out for another inning.
Third baseman, Logan Davidson.
And a pitch.
Nope, don't swing it.
Swing and a miss, and
I did not mean so.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The wind to the pitch.
Try to go the other way.
Fouled off.
Wanted to. Didn't do it.
0-2 now. Good eye right there.
Oh, man, he got us on that one.
Left field. Wade settles.
Got us on that one,
Makes
man.
the catch, and there's one down.
Howard, so it's really
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Austin
All right, Meadows.
He's already homered.
See what you got, man. Home run in first at bat, double in your second at bat. I mean, a triple is possible here. Hit it into that triangle up there in right center. Ripples Alley, is that what they call it?
Down in the dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Good count here.
2-0. And there's a ball.
Okay.
Could
Could have been a strike, but we'll take the 3-0.
He's in danger of walking his first batter right
Take
here.
it. Oh, we have a green or a red light here.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Yep.
That just missed.
4-pitch
He
walk.
walked him on 4 pitches.
Meadows has been on base 3 times on the home run.
Guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Mitch
Here's a big power threat. Mitch Haniger.
Former #1 prospect, Buster Marlin. Still rolling for the Pirates as he beat the Brewers today.
Right side, foul territory. And that is foul.
Found out just last week, the Cubs' top prospect in this franchise, Christopher Wolf, actually on the injury list. He's done for the year, I believe. Oof,
And it's
1-1.
1-1.
Come on up. What are you
Notice
doing to
they've
this
been
guy?
Pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off
Those
the
that are
pitch. If he
curious,
makes out over
we
the
have
plate with this
our
kind of
top
power,
2
he'll be asking
prospects
for a new baseball.
are actually both hurt.
Swing.
Game has Louis Ochoa as our #1 overall prospect.
For that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very
down
much.
for the-
You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Grounder
That's a
right
double
to
play
two.
ball.
Off balance feed. There's one.
Tough game
It's a
for
double play to end the inning.
Haniger.
Home half of the 5th coming up.
Our #2 overall prospect, according to this franchise, this game, is Gunnar Hoglund, starting pitcher, and he's also out for the year. AAA pitcher. After that, it gets kind of shaky. Soderstrom, catcher.
Christian Vasquez.
the catcher, Christian
Maybe Campos. I'll have to come out with a list. We are going to roll in the bottom of the 5th here.
And the right-hander back to work. Line drive, base hit.
Oh, if you were just on first base. Lead off hit.
They're looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that.
There's
one
Jason
on the video
Dominguez
because
now.
that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. First off,
The 5th inning is always the most suspicious for me. A lot of things happen in the 5th inning.
Vasquez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Oh my God, we hung that.
That one lifted to left. Meadows under it. And there's one
Bills
away.
will get that one. Barely had to move. Couldn't move him there for a second.
Pretty good job on the mound
Yeah.
on this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance
Now
swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets
Have to
soft
change Meadows'
contact
glove
and he
again.
gets
Let me make
outs.
it green.
And digging in for San Francisco.
Yellow or green or something.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Yes, there's Witt. Been attacking him with fastballs the whole game.
It's fouled away.
Be throwing them there, though. I don't care how much they're struggling. He hasn't been struggling. Hit 341 last 10 games.
On the ground, out to short.
Oh, we got one. Nice play by Robert, man. That range. Good stuff. Didn't think we were going to turn 2 with Bobby running down the line. But what a play. Robert showing off the range and the arm.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
What we got to do with Nimmo? Will Witt be on the run?
Check on the
I'll let him know we're aware of him.
Easily.
He's got to be running at some point. Nimmo's a good contact hitter. God.
First pitch, and that's
Stop
in
throwing
for a
it up
strike.
there. Come on. We can't be throwing it up there, my guy. We're ahead by 2. Even though Nimmo doesn't have a lot of power, the game will give him a lot of power. See Witt over there taking an extra lead.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
Wants to run.
The 0-1.
Oh my gosh, 2 of them right down the pipe.
And at bat like this,
Are we doing
it's
that?
almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 to Nimmo.
Tying run at the plate.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's already 2 outs.
They get the force
So we're going to get him.
out with room
Just
to
a ground
spare, and
out.
That's the inning. So the Giants leave 1. And it
Good job by
remains a
Cap.
3-1 ball game.
Go Cap. They're halfway through, man. 3-1.
Miles Michaelis comes on
They are
now.
going to
His
go to
job
the
is
pin. Here
collect
comes
quick
Michaelis.
outs and keep his team within
That'll end the
striking
day
distance.
for Montas.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking
Pretty much
about
made 2
middle
mistakes.
innings, and
2-run shot to
out of his
Meadows
arm.
and a solo shot to
Coming
Davidson.
out
He's
of the
been pretty good.
bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the
Former
top of
Cardinal,
6.
former Cub.
Digging in for Oakland, Rafael
Take a look at Miles Michaelis. 35 years old. Last year of his contract. Was Tampa Bay, and I guess I thought he was on the Cubs. Apparently he was on the Rays. So my bad. Not terrible. 8-6, 4.3 ERA. Definitely not what he used to be. 18-4 in 2018 for the Cardinals. That was quite a year, and then he's just been that good. Hate to say it, just hasn't been.
the pitch. There's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch.
Here's
off
Devers.
the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall
Looking for
behind
his
0-1.
first hit of the game. This is a very short 2-game series in San Francisco.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one almost
Come on,
got
Devers, turn the calf. Get hit in the calf.
And here it comes.
Oof.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Waiting for him to call that a strike. Now 2-2.
Righty to the plate.
Oh my God.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Kind of got lucky with that one. I got those averages
2-2 now.
at the bottom.
And that one is
Devers
lifted
is
in
gonna
the air.
fly out.
Flores moving under this one. Squeezes it. And
Top
there's
5
one.
average leaders in the American League, all in the West.
The right fielder,
2 with Oakland, 2 with the Angels,
Laureano.
1 with the Rangers.
Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Here is Laureano 1 for 2. Miles Michaelis.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Harper up and throwing. Davovich getting cranked up as well.
The people I've never faced.
Next pitch
Oh,
is
pop that up. Not gonna do us any good.
Makes the grab. 2 away.
2 down, Michaelis.
Now batting, the
Looking good.
Robert Poisson.
Now it's going to be Robert Poisson. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1.
Ooh, off of the glove.
Fires to
Tough
first.
play, but just gets Robert.
Top of the order, 3,
Nice
4,
play.
5. Coming up, it's the A's 3 and the Giants 1.
Yeah, I'm not kidding when I say this. Team with the best record in this franchise
Well, we go bottom 6.
are the
And
Angels.
Here is Frank Schwindel.
In the majors
Leading up for the
are the
Giants,
Angels.
the first baseman, number
They have got the pitching, they have got the hitting, they have got the bullpen. They are also top 5 in defense.
The pitch.
They're also in the top 5 in stolen bases. They are a 5-tool team. This is probably part of the reason we are 5-12 against them this season. Schwindel's gonna poke one through the middle. Lead off knock.
He's been swinging it really well lately.
First hit of the
Just
day
kept
for
it simple,
Schwindel.
played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Eugenio Suarez,
Get the bullpen warming
the
up.
next Giant to hit.
In case there are some trouble here. This will probably be his last inning anyway.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big.
Still getting his
swing at
fastball
right
pretty
here.
good.
Try to close
These
that
off-speed
gap, but,
pitches
you know, at
are
the very
the
least, if you could find a way
question
to
marks.
manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 0-1.
Oof.
And a swing and a miss
Breaks
there.
just enough.
Knowing that the pitcher
Two.
wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone.
Wants to go
If they
slider
were swinging
again.
at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Seen a lot of them.
The 0-2. Next offering is
Wanted to.
outside.
Atta baby.
And one gone.
First time we've thrown the fastball up and in.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but
Whereas
certainly
down
got
for the
away with
second time.
location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're
Pretty good.
down on the counter,
Fastball,
you're so
curveball in the
focused
dirt,
on making
0-2.
sure paint
Slider
your
could have
line,
went,
and
didn't do
you
it.
just get a little
Goes
bit
back with the
locked up on
94
something down the
fastball.
heart of the plate, not
Hot looking.
expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Lamont Wade Jr. getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Is Lamont Wade.
And the 1-0.
Hey, who knows? Maybe if he doesn't want a whole lot of money next year, Jacob Degrom, we could go after him. He's only a 1-year deal. With the Rays, though, and he is having a killer season. Really is. He's having such a good season. Wade's gonna really foul that off. A corkscrew. Corkscrew himself. Excuse me. Doesn't
Now
bite.
the count is even.
That's a really good take.
Schwindel stands at first with 1 out.
There is. Oh, there's Cleric. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. Oh, we should get Cleric warming up now that I'm thinking about it.
And he deals.
Full count.
Now it's 3-2.
Jock is on deck. We've got to do something here.
Right-hander kick steals.
Oh, come on! I don't like that. I never liked that at all. That should have been strike.
Jack Peterson stands
Never like when the game does that. That's gonna be it. We're gonna do a mound visit real quick here.
Time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game.
That's actually gonna be it. We are gonna bring in Cleric here.
The skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this.
Well done, Cap.
James Caprillo
Proud of you.
done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Adam Cleric takes over on the mound, trying to protect this lead.
Number 21, Adam Cleric.
Right. Here's Adam Cleric, 27th game of the year, 2-1 record. He had a good first month. And then the second month, up until the end of June, he struggled a little bit, but he's been turning it around. Everything's trending in the right direction. We need it to keep doing that. Got a tough lineup here. Definitely advantage against Peterson. Why we're bringing him in here. 64 and 50. Cuts his power down. A 1 out. 2 runners on.
He's looking for a ground ball.
Cleric does not have velocity.
Out of this jam.
Could play into our favor, depending on how antsy Jock is to hit the ball. Has to face 3 people, so one at a time.
Pitch.
Atta baby.
Maybe a
Double play ball.
5, 4, 3.
Yes.
It's a double play. And
Baby
now
Cleric.
for the inning.
Poetry in motion there.
Did his job.
Baseman turns the
Good
double
stuff.
play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Very good. Go to the 7th, baby. 3-1. Played the numbers there.
Top of inning number 7, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
The catcher, number 4.
They back out to fix Miles Michaelis.
Michaelis back to work. In the air, center
They want to
field.
swing at the first pitch here.
On the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
There you go. Can't get nothing with Shea going. I have to find a more offensive catcher.
Here's Christian Pache. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
He's not wrong.
It's 0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Next
Pache
pitch
he's
outside.
definitely having a better year offensively. Absolutely terrible year last year.
Kicks and fires. Up the
Gonna
middle.
rip it
Witt collects.
right to Witt.
On to first. And
Quickly,
a couple
2
of
down.
quick outs.
The batter, number 2.
Rough day for Pache here.
Luis Arias.
Luis Arias up next for the A's for the 4th time tonight. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. Eyes 0 for 3.
Next one off the
Been
plate
pitching him
inside.
very well.
That's ball 2.
There's his first hit of the game.
That's a base hit.
A baby.
That keeps the inning
A
going.
baby. Baby.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was
Random trivia question.
Didn't get under
Does
it
anyone
like
know
he
who
would
wears
definitely put a
the
good
number
screen.
1 on this team?
Runner first with 2 away.
In this
Next up for the A's,
franchise?
Logan Davidson. He's already homered
Who
in
knows?
this
If you
game.
made it this far and you know the
Foul
answer to
back
that
our
question,
way,
leave the
and that's out of
comment down
play.
below. Guess the winner will get a shout out? I don't know, man. We haven't started making prizes yet. Like to.
The 0-1. Just missed.
Fortunately, financials are not there to do so.
And a count 1 and 2.
Rips that one foul. 1-2.
Tardy on that fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a 1-2. And a foul
That
ball
might be
stays
caught.
alive.
Oh, it won't. Oh, Lamont Wade was going to get that one. Get another opportunity here.
The rise. The runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering way
Not
off
biting
the
on that
plate.
one. Good too.
2 outs. And a
Totally
swing
bit on
miss.
that one.
Fires over to Schwindel.
That'll do it for us.
That's out number 3. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the A's
Stretch
3.
Stretch it, everyone. Bottom 7.
Tyler Sear will take over here, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Here comes Sear.
Tyler Sear.
Exactly the best year. Oh, with the bottom of the lineup due up.
Set for the last half of the
Maybe
7th.
he can
And
have a
batter
nice
now,
outing.
Wilmer Flores.
Leading off for the Giants. The second baseman,
Flores
Wilmer
is
Flores.
responsible for their only run today.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
Freaking pump it out there, man. 98.
The 1-0.
Stuff.
That fastball at the bottom of the
Now, I
zone
don't
can be very
know
effective. Just gotta keep it on the
if
corners.
Jordan Hicks is available. Double check his stamina.
Righty delivers. Swing
There's
and
a ground
miss.
ball. Davidson. 1 down.
Zips it to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the
Davidson's not exactly the
shortstop
best
spot in
third
the
baseman.
shift.
It's his secondary position. But ever since moving Devers to first and putting him at third, we have gotten more offense. Comes to hits for our infield.
Next offering is down low.
Here's Christian
And that's ball
Vasquez.
1. And the right-hander deals.
Fly ball.
Towards center.
Pache.
Pache
Got
under
it.
Brings
Tyler
it
Sear's
in.
30 years old. He's
Down.
still got 2 years left on his deal. Very cheap, man. Like, we signed him about 2 seasons ago. He's pretty much making $70K a year. He's up here doing this.
So 2 down now.
I can't
And
renegotiate his
here is
contract, so
Jason
he's kind of just
Dominguez.
stuck doing that. But he doesn't sim too well, but I really do like using it.
That one's in
He's
there
been good in the
on
minors. I think he needs to stay up here if possible.
Next pitch misses way
Only a D
outside.
potential pitcher. Not going to do much more throwing.
And the righty deals. Inside just missed.
Good one. Jason Dominguez says he's got a hitting streak, and that's not good.
Swing and blast one.
Go foul,
down the
go foul.
line. It's gone if it's
Whew.
fair.
Just
but it
missed.
hooks foul.
Every time they show that they got a hitting streak, usually get a hit.
next offering
Doesn't
is
bite there.
in the dirt.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Oh, bloop.
And a ball popped up.
Robert's got it.
Poisson makes the catch,
Good inning.
and that'll do it. Giants
Good
go
inning
down
for Robert.
quietly. Score holds.
Or,
It's 3-1.
for Sear. Lord. 3, 4, 5, due up. 2 for 8.
Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 8th. Here is Austin Meadows.
I suppose technically we could use Hicks. Probably go Hearn though.
The pitch.
Heads up.
That one missed.
Maybe Sear can go another inning.
And the 1-0.
Meadows is going to ground out. I was going to say line out. And ground out.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
So now the DH spot, Mitch Haniger.
Nope. 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 Cat. Nope. Cat. Nope.
That one out to right. Nimmo settles underneath it. Buried. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Interest as well.
Dumb cat. No, Bonnie. Bonnie's trying to make an appearance. Are we doing that now?
Devers up to hit. Another
Angels look like they're winning
solid
again.
power season.
Mets. Trout has eclipsed the 40 home run mark in the franchise this year, this season. In 40 and 41. Come on, Cat. Don't do this.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a
Hit
strike.
you down there. Don't need you up here stepping on buttons.
Here's a 1-1.
Devers again.
Ground to second. Whips it to first.
Nothing.
And it's a 1-2.
Well, we have done nothing.
Last half of the 8th coming up.
Davidson's
It's
home
the
run.
A's 3 and the Giants
To the
1.
bottom of the 8th.
Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 8th, and stepping in is the speedy Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Here comes the pitch. Up the middle, the rise.
Bonnie.
Pick it up to first.
Look, you want to be in the video? Look, there's the cat. There's the Bonnie cat.
The right fielder, number 9.
There, you're in the video. You need out?
Nimmo.
And up next for San Francisco, Brandon Nimmo.
All right. I'm not going to cut that out. Not worth cutting out. She's like a dog in some ways. She tells me when she has to go to the restroom by getting in the way all the time.
The wind and the pitch. Popped up
Ooh,
to the
got
left.
so much of
Into
a late
foul
start. Shea's not going to get there. Nope. I mean, could Tyler Sear possibly be a closer next year for us? I mean, he could try. I just don't think he would be a...
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
He would be an okay closer. You know, the ability to throw 98. Does mostly well locating his...
0-2 now.
Cutter up and in. Point taken there.
2 out.
Pretty nasty cutter right there.
If we decide not to bring back Jordan Hicks, $7 million a year preliminary talks is a little too much. I like Jordan Hicks, but he gives up way too many walks for me to warrant a $7 million per year deal.
It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to
Here's
the dugout.
Schwindel.
Bounce to the left
Foul ball.
side, and that's just foul.
We did draft 2 closers in the draft this year.
In the air, right field, right there is
Maybe Sear
Laureano.
could be used for one
That ends the inning.
1 year closer.
Giants are down 1-2-3, and they still trail it.
He has a
here,
nice
3-1.
back-to-back inning. That'll do it for him. Go to the 9th. Still 3-1.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
For the Athletics,
I mean, we'll give Hicks a shot. I mean,
Laureano.
The wide to kick the pitch. Now this
Ramon's
is
going
in
to hit
the
that to
air
right
down the line.
field, but that will be caught.
Flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Not enough.
One away.
Had to drop it down there. Didn't do it.
The batter, number 3,
I'm going to pitch one out.
Robert.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Robert Poisson. And that's in there for strike one.
I'm glad they didn't start
Consistent
Michaelis.
with his command out there on the mound, consistently
We only have
throwing
one
at
hit
the
against him.
knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
The pitch. Check swing, no appeal. And now it's even 1-1.
Probably went.
That one pushed to the left.
Did not lay off that top fastball. I'm not going to do anything with that. But I'm me.
Here's a 1-2.
Very late again.
The air,
Oh,
left
pop
side.
up. My God, pop-up simulator's back.
Makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Now
Welcome back, pop-up simulator.
catcher, Shea Langoliers.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit.
I'm
Shea
starting to think
Langoliers.
that maybe Shea Langoliers is probably a backup pitcher.
And first offering is
He just really hasn't
off.
done. I mean, he's very good defensively. Very, very good. He's just going to get better, but the contact and power just hasn't been there. He's probably going to eclipse his strikeouts this year. He's definitely taken more walks already, which is nice. Believe it or not, his own base and slugging is up. This is me. Not by much, though.
Ball one there.
Not by much.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Just enough, though. Make a notable difference. Nice about it.
That's
Hi, baby
a
Shea.
base hit.
Heard me talking trash about him, I
Now
guess.
he turns and heads for second.
He's going to get a
Throw in,
2-out double.
And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Take it, man. Good stuff, Shea. All right.
Up next,
Maybe I just need to start talking
This is
trash and you'll
Pache. Up next for the
more
A's.
hits. Here's
First
Pache.
pitch, and he just misses.
He is hitless today as well. Leads the team in stolen bases with 14, and it's not even close.
That one ripped left field.
Baby Pache.
Bangs off the wall.
That's going to score a run. And he's going to take
Second scores and
Shea's
stay
place
on.
at second.
And they're up by 3.
Nice little insurance run there.
That
4-1
ball was
A's.
absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments
stuff.
we appreciate when we can look at
Boom.
StatCast
Good
to
swing.
just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Luis Arias. First pitch, not
I'll be honest, I'm going to be a little upset if we...
Pache at second with 2 down.
Because if we bring Shea home, it will not be Hicks.
The 1-0.
Now Rise gets a hold of one deep to right field. Off the top of the wall. That answers our question. We're getting our runs late now. Maybe Luis?
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just
Now we're getting to Michaelis here.
a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out.
It's going to be it for him. Comes Ryan Harper.
A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there.
Good numbers. Look at Mr. Harper here, 35 years old. Hasn't actually played the last 2 seasons. Giants signed him on a 1-year cheap deal, and he has been very good. Well, pretty good. Maybe not very good, but pretty good. Good for him. Not a lot of velocity. I don't know how this will go.
Logan Davidson up next for the A's.
We are going to rely on Taylor Hearn in the 9th here. Here's Davidson.
Just misses.
Homer and a single, 255. He only hit 174 last season for comparison. The Logan is definitely having an up year. Granted, there's still 1 month left. Oh.
Slapped foul.
Mistake right there. Couldn't do that one. Good average runners in scoring position, but make note of that. He has not had as many at-bats as regular starters.
The 1-1. And that's outside.
Look for velocity. You're not going to get it.
Runner leads away at second. On the ground. Witt collects.
But Witt will get Davidson for the 2nd time, and that will do it for the A's, but we're going to tack on 2 more runs. Let's close it out, baby. Got the meat of the lineup due up. Good call bringing in a lefty, I think.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the
Taylor Hearn.
Taylor Hearn.
Got him off waivers from the Rangers. He's been solid. Nice long relief guy, 2-0. 39 innings pitched. ERA is okay. Strikeouts to walk has been good.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some
Will we sign him back in the offseason? Don't know.
The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Got some velocity. Mr. Hearn. There's what he looks like, 29 years old. Got him from Texas in a waiver deal, $700,000. No options left, so he's either on the rotate or, excuse me, he's technically a starter, but 67 stamina to me is not good enough to be a starter. I think you need at least 70. That's my opinion.
The wind of the pitch. Swing
But
and a miss.
him and Cole Irvin in the bullpen are solid long relievers with Brent Honeywell in AAA working on his stuff.
And a pitch. Swings through.
Taylor comes in, strikes out the first man.
And now 1 away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now it's going to be Lamont Wade Jr.
So here's Lamont.
In there, and it's 0-1.
6. Big man.
And a pitch.
I want to thank everyone for watching the video. If you made it this far in the game, we're hour 25 minutes in. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Use this as background. Don't even have to watch it. You know, if you gotta clean your gaming setup, clean your office, clean your room, leave this running on in the background while you do that. You know?
Here's Jack Peterson.
Quickly, 2 down. Here is Jock to 5.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 0-1. And now the lefty.
Now, I will say MLB The Show, when it comes to simming, they really do abuse pitchers in sims. Like, if we're leading by 1 run by the 7th inning, like, if, let's say it's 2-1 or 3-1 in the 7th inning, they'll just leave a guy out there for 2 innings instead of using our setup and our closer, and it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm glad you have so much confidence in that guy. Two to Jock. Atta baby. Hayes, close it out. Good stuff. Don't know why Garcia's shaking hands. He didn't even play.
And that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get
very good. Another well pitched game by the Cap.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
going to
MLB The Show, I'm John Chum. Thanks for
there you go. Play of the game. Austin Meadows 2 for 3 with a homer and a double. Debatable. James Caprillion gets your win. 5 1/3, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts. Walks 2, only gives up 1. Frankie Montas, former A, gets the loss, man. 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 strikeouts. He was very good. He pretty much made 2 mistakes. Those were 2 home runs. Rise and Davidson going 2 for 5, each with an RBI, and Meadows with 2 RBIs as well. Pache getting his RBI late in the game. Inning. Homer Flores, the only one responsible for an RBI on the Giants side. But yeah, that'll do it for me, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game. You could like the video. You could comment. You could subscribe if you want. No pressure. I mean, I like the likes so I can see maybe how I can adjust. Maybe what deserves my attention a little more. I'm not going to ramble. Hour and 28 in. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next game. Don't know who we're going to focus on, but you'll just have to stick around and find out, won't you? Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at JustMrLove for all Oakland A's franchise updates. We'll see you at the O.co, baby. Go A's.